All right, welcome to my little Tempest 140p video. As you can see, this is a ride-on trailer, and I got the Tempest on some, I think they're Thule racks. Dwarfs them. It's a big boat. I am looking for bigger ones that can carry the weight. These aren't technically rated for the weight that this boat is, but yeah, I'll walk you around and show you what I've done to it so far. So the first thing I did was, whenever this thing shipped to me, it shipped with these stiffeners here when it was in its box. I have found with other kayaks that whenever I'm transporting them on the trailer and I got them strapped down, these straps will actually squeeze the kayak gunnels together. And I think that's why they shipped them with the stiffener. So I kept those. And so whenever I do strap this thing on, it's very loose right now, but when I do strap it on, I'm going to use these stiffeners, and then, you know, when I get to where I'm going, all I need is a Phillips head screwdriver to take them out. So the first thing I did was I wanted a landing gear, but I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it. And at first I thought maybe it would go here because I read a lot of native watercraft stuff will fit this, but yeah, that ain't happening. But what I did wind up doing is I installed this hatch so I could get my hand up in here into this strong part of the boat, because I drilled the holes. I measured out using these holes, these factory holes, and measured from the back here to here, you know, and I found the edges of where these brackets were going to go. I mean, it's very close, if not perfect, but it's good. It'll work, and it does work. So I drilled the holes, and I used marine sealant, 3M marine sealant in the holes. There's nylock locking washers, well, locking nuts and washers on the other side inside the boat to spread it out on this part, and then, you know, these stainless bolts and washers on the top to hold it in, and that all works great. You can pull it around all day. This thing is on there, so that's good. And now if I ever do want to do anything with like the rudder control or anything, which I'm thinking about, you know, it's easy. You can just, you know, get into the hatch. I can put my arm in there. So that's nice. So the next thing I did was, before I even took it out, which I haven't taken it out yet, we're about to take it out today, is I've read that, yeah, native watercraft rudder stuff will work. So right now I put on this Boondocks rudder, and it fits absolutely perfect. And it dwarfs the factory rudder, which is this. I'm looking at the native watercraft, the one that pops down, you know, does this, and it pops back up, that goes in here, but that's just not in stock yet. So for the time being, you know, and it looks like it's a good size rudder, so for the time being, we're just going to go with the Boondocks and hope for the best. Hope that works out really well, but I think it will. Also, on the other side of this rudder, I put the native watercraft rudder, the bushing, the foam piece that keeps the water from coming into the boat. So that's here underneath the cap. So I like this one because when you tighten this down, you can actually tighten it like all the way. It doesn't affect the operation of the rudder. It did with this one. If I tightened down all the way, I couldn't move the rudder because, I don't know, maybe it's just not made for it, but this one, no problem. You can move the rudder, zero issues. It's tight, it's secure, it's not going anywhere, and everything works like it's supposed to. So that's handy. So that's what I've done to it so far. We'll see what else needs to be done after we take it out today, but hopefully she'll turn a little better than stock, and it's a little more mobile now. I can dress it up and load it up and then put it in the water. Don't have to worry about making multiple trips.